donde quiera que se encuentre, cálido abrazo de paz y serenidad. Nos despedimos de ti, papá, y te amamos para siempre. Gracias a todos.
Good afternoon, dear friends. Thank you so much for being here today as we come together to remember and pay our respects to a very special man in our lives, our dad, Jose Alfonso Azucena. He was not only our father, but also our grandfather, brother, friend, somebody important in our lives. And to us, he was known lovingly as Papa, Foncho, Apa, Viejo, and Papapa. Our dad came from humble beginnings and was born in El Salvador on September 27th, 1945, just after World War II had ended. He met our mother Blanca in 1965, and soon after, his three sons Luis, Ricardo, and David were born. For the first time in 1977, our dad decided to immigrate to the United States to look for a better future for him and his family. He traveled back for our mom a few years later, and for the next 3 years, they both learned English and worked hard to save money to come back and bring us all to the United States for a better life. In 1982, the five of us arrived in San Francisco, ready to start our new lives that our mom and dad had worked so tirelessly for. Losing our father has been one of the most difficult things we have gone through. We all realize how fortunate we were to have him as our dad, and no one can describe the positive influence he had in our lives. It is through his example that we all learn to be better people and dedicated parents as we are today. We all have great memories of Dad when we were young. Some weekends, we would drive up to a park in San Francisco to barbecue or to play soccer. Dad never missed any of his sons' or grandchildren's soccer games, graduations, or birthday parties. He was always very dedicated to his family, and he made all those gatherings memorable with his sense of humor and presence. He also kept in close contact with his family in our native country and helped whenever he could. He was truly a man of his family. Dad was by no means a perfect individual, as he could sometimes be stubborn and somewhat demanding, but he was also very unique in ways that made him very special. He had a habit of calling all his children and grandchildren by their middle names, such as Margarita, Nicole, Orlandini, Javier, Neto, Alfonso, and Beto. This was very special to us, and is something we will miss dearly, but will always remember. Our dad was also very loving and caring with all the pets in our families, and they in turn loved him dearly. We all remember our late dog Tucker and how he used to dance around Dad in circles, as he was always so happy to play with him. Our little Cody used to happily wag his tail and bark as he knew Dad was nearby, because he used to whistle as he got close to the house whenever he visited. Dad loved to watch, play, and be part of football soccer. During the World Cup or any major sport event, we would all gather together to watch, eat food, and have a great time. We remember having contentious conversations with him about Messi without a World Cup. But Dad loved to watch Barcelona, his favorite team. And he was a huge fan of the LA Lakers and the LA Dodgers, too. He was a sportsman through and through. He would go out to play with us and his grandkids, and sometimes he would call us with referee or general sports questions or comments, as he was so interested in the intricacies of all sports. Another single special thing about Dad was that he liked random, interesting facts and would jot them down on any piece of paper as he heard them on TV or the radio. We remember him calling us on the phone and saying, "Did you know that?" as he recited back those facts to us. One interesting fact of our own is that our dad lived 74 years and 8 months, or a total of 27,244 days. He would have been proud of this fact too, although he always pretended he was younger than his own age, as he used to joke around by saying, "You're getting closer to me," or "You've gone ahead." He also liked and shared a few other words of advice with us. Whatever you do, make sure you like it. Always keep going forward, make your own way, and try your best to be original, among others. He taught us the philosophy of never giving up, even when a possible way is not easily seen. Dad liked to eat sweets, but he also exercised regularly. He loved tropical music, and whether it was a salsa song by El Gran Combo or a Cuban melody by Buena Vista Social Club, he enjoyed it all. We spoke about politics, which he was always interested in. He was a man of many interests. Our dad was a person who did not fear passive confrontations. He always wanted the best for his children, and his words helped to keep our deeds in check. I am sure you all have some great memories of that too. Please keep those close to your hearts and whatever good advice he might have shared with you. Think about that in moments of need. Dad suffered a lot during the last days of his life, but his will to live, together with the love for his family and loved ones, made him fight courageously till his last breath. It was St. Augustine that said, "You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they rest in you." Let us remember him in the ways he was, always a constant in our lives, entertaining us with stories and laughter, singing songs, and cheering at the TV when his favorite team scored. We will all remember the sacrifices he made for our family, and we will celebrate his life in all that we do and keep his legacy alive. My family and I would like to thank all those who consider our dad a friend, a trustworthy person, someone whom they will surely miss. Thank you very much. And to our Azucena family, wherever you may be,